I'm gonna do something for the YouTube where I will say something random as hell. Like, this will not make sense for people who watch the stream afterwards. But since, I'm uploading each individual SCP by itself onto YouTube, I also want to do every intro to be like something random to say. Which I will say right now, I don't have anything in mind. I don't have anything in my mind right now. I'll come up with one eventually. I think I will come up with one for the next one, because right now I put myself on the spot with this idea. But okay. But for now, let's just work on. Let's just go read the SCP-1480, which is called Boss Number 64. I'll tell you, YouTube, I will figure something out. I will figure something out for those intros. Don't you worry now. It is going to be a bit challenging because there's for every one of these fuckers, I have to come up with something new to say, but that's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. We just gotta get in the mood first. So, before we start reading though, my fellow doctors, researchers, agents, and O5s, secure the subscribe button, contain the like button, and protect the comment section, because we're going in raw. We're going in raw without any protection ourselves. Here we go. Okay, it's safe. The SCPS Ockham is presently instructed to maintain observation and communication with SCP-1480 on the surface of Titan. Let me just move my mic just a tiny bit closer. There we go. Titan, in addition to its regular geological Wait, why did I go to starting soon? Hold on. What happened? This is not okay. Oh my god, this is somehow, for some reason, it became starting soon. Why? It's supposed to be live. Why is live gone? What? Hey? Even here it's gone. What do you mean? What happened to live? Oh yeah, here it is. Ooh, oh Jesus. That was definitely scary. I don't understand why that happened though. So if I do this and then back to this, yeah, okay. Now all I got. For a hot second, I thought the whole thing was gone. But why is it not showing anything? It shows this, shows that, shows this. There it is. Okay. This is the most scuffed intro of any SCP reading I have ever done. All right, I'm gonna read the whole thing again. The SCPS Ockham is presently instructed to maintain observation and communication with SCP-1480 on the surface of Titan, in addition to its regular geological duties. The distance and technological difficulties involved in reaching Titan serve as adequate containment so long as the existence of SCPS Ockham remains a secret. Only a handful of ESA personnel vetted and briefed by Foundation liaisons are to be informed of the existence and purpose of SCPS Ockham. Select photographs of the surface of Titan have been doctored by Foundation personnel and provided to the ESA for publication. Photographs are doctored to remove the presence of SCP-1480. SCPS Ockham is continue attempting to establish contact with SCP-1480 and any entities inside of SCP-1480. I had some really delicious Indian food, like top class, honestly really fucking good, and my stomach is packed with it. It's full. Description: SCP-1480 is the 2004 Bluebird model Type C school bus with all typical school bus external markings removed other than the number 64, currently resting on the surface of Titan. I heard something's happening in the US that has to do with school buses that the people are all enraged about. I forgot. By the time this comes out, that's a long time done. But I should research, look into it. the hell that's all about. Based on physical markings and details, SCP-1480 is believed to be either a weekly county school district school bus declared missing on the 11th, 12th, 7th from Dresden, from Dresden Elementary School, or a carefully crafted replica thereof. No explanation has yet been determined for the temporal discrepancy between the bus's appearance and the discovery of SCP-1480. SCP-1480 windows are opaque, no light of any wavelengths can be seen through them. Additionally, ultrasound imaging of the object interior was inconclusive. Periodically, flashing lights can be seen emanating from the windows of SCP-1480. These were detected frequently before SCP's Occam landed on Titan, but have since become extremely rare. These flashes can be deciphered into Morse code messages. How the entity is familiar with Morse code protocols is unknown. Judging from phrasing and the varying speeds of the flashes, different windows seem to speak from different but consistent perspective or voices. Let me read that again. So this flash can be there's flashes that like Morse code. Judging from the phrasing, the varying speeds of the flashes, different windows seem to speak from different but consistent perspective or voices. So it's like different. Each Morse code flashing seems to be a different person talking, because it's probably the sentences that they Foundation is getting out of it are two different things. The flashing lights can be translated into English via Morse code. A log of recorded messages can be found in Addendum A. Well, Addendum A is right here. The SCP's Occam is currently deployed on the surface of Titan as part of an unrelated scientific exchange program led between several high-level officials within the European Space Agency, NASA, and the Foundation under the terms of that agreement. NASA-ESA, or ESA, provided the interplanetary vehicle and gave the Foundation final control over the vehicle's mission parameters in exchange for certain technological enhancements for the Foundation and the ability to access and use all non-sensitive scientific data from the mission. Oh, well, I mean, I guess if you want to give one company in our world the permission to do for all that, NASA seems to be like the one you would go for or allow for. The Occam detected the presence of SCP-1480 from a distance of several thousand kilometers away. From a distance, the Occam could detect SCP-1480 and the flashing lights inside the object. The Occam made landfall on the 14th, 1st, 5th. The flashing lights within SCP-1480 ceased at that time. Since then, the lights have resumed at periodic intervals. Selected excerpts of communication recorded from SCP-1480 are listed as follows. Here we go! Okay. Beginning of 232 hours. For simplicity's sake, all timestamps are based on estimated UTC on Earth at the time of recording. All windows become briefly active for a period of 90 seconds. 90 seconds is not a long time to get like a Morse code sentence across. Because windows can only be seen from the one side of the bus at a time, not all parts of a given conversation can be heard at any given time. Content of message recorded consists largely of short declarative sentences such as "Nuh-uh, you cannot do that," and "I'm telling." At 234, the windshield flashed the message, "Settle down back there," and all windows ceased flashing. So it's a school bus that, yeah, seems to be just an eternal loop of kids being loud as hell. I never had a school bus. Every single school I've gone to, I was led there by my parents from kindergarten to 2nd grade, 2 different schools. My mom drove me there. And then from 2nd to 5th grade, the school I went to was in a walking distance. So it was like good, like, yeah, as a kid, like I was small, so it took me I would say 8 minutes to walk there, but now as an adult I would say 4 minutes, like definitely half the time. It wasn't really far to walk. And then from 6th to 12th grade, that was a school that was the furthest away, but I wasn't driven there, I just took the train. Because in Switzerland, the train is yeah, there was a train that led there, so it took like a good 20. Well, I would say 8 minutes to walk to the train station, and then 20 minutes by train to go to get to the closest station to school, and then another like 6 minutes to walk. So a good half an hour, I would say, of like just out of the house and get to the school. So yeah, no, I never had to be in a school bus. I mean, of course, on trips, yes, well, actually, no, even on trips, we took just public buses. We took public buses. We didn't have a school bus for that either, I would say. I mean, I guess people who went for the ski days, because we had ski days, like a good like 3-day ski trip to the mountains. I didn't go there. I just went to ice skating because that was like a 1-day thing, and then the 2 days was just free. And the ice skating ring was always like close to my place, so I would just be like, yeah, why would I go somewhere else for 3 days if I can just have a longer weekend, like, you know? So yeah, but yeah, even I think that's the only time they had a bus that would drive them to the mountains. But other than that, we never had a school bus. Most of the time we just took public transport, because in Switzerland the public transport is very good, and also a lot of the locations that we went to, like, I understand like in America that's not possible, because like some people just live in a place where public transport will never show up, so I fully get it. But yeah, no, in Switzerland I never had to deal with a school bus, so I don't know how that chaos was. I can imagine though, because I imagine it's like similar to like how we were on public transportation, just even more unhinged. Several windows towards the 13th, 1st, 5th. Several windows towards the back of the starboard side of the bus begin flashing in apparent conversation with one another. The remote window asks, "Why did not Tyler get on the bus?" To which the window immediately in front of it replies with, "He was chosen by the sender." That doesn't sound ominous whatsoever. The first window replies to Cyberfoot literally with, "Ah, man," followed by a series of complaints about the unidentified entity referred to as the sender. The third window from the rear flashes, "Who is the sender?" followed by a pause believed to be a reply from a window on the other side of the bus. At the end of the pause, the windshield flashed. "What have you done?" "What have you done?" The windshield remained illuminated at the end of that sequence. All windows between the windshield and the back of the bus began flashing on and remaining on until the lights reached the back of the bus. Well, don't ask who the sender is, I guess. Because from the sounds of it, if you even try to think about the sender, or like, you're just curious about the sender, you get raptured, apparently. The windows at the back of the bus flashed a series of distress messages until the line of steadily illuminated windows reached the back of the bus, at which point the two windows at the back of the bus flashed on as well. All windows then became dark. Those two windows and another on the other side of the bus have not been observed to light up at any point since. 14th, 1st, 5th. SCP's Occam made landfall around 22:1 prior to beginning orbital landing maneuvers that took the Occam's cameras off of SCP-1480. The windows nearest to the Occam began flashing messages such as, did you see that? What is that? And is that my mommy?" as the Occam approached the surface of Titan. These messages began occurring with greater frequency. However, once the Occam made contact with Titan, the windows of SCP-1480 flashed bright white once, then went black. As the Occam began its survey of SCP-1480, the only responses received from the entity was the windshield occasionally flashing, "They are not yours." It has been the only significant signal received from SCP-1480 since the Occam's landfall. For information regarding additional anomalous events connected to SCP-1480, please consult documentation for SCP-1680 and 1380. And 1380 is, let's go back here. Oh yeah, room 16. Yeah, that was a similar. Yeah. So it looks like there's a couple ones that are connected. I mean, then I'm pretty sure room 16 talked about 14. Yeah, that's why it's highlighted. Yeah. Because this was like a classroom, correct? Yeah, it's also the Dresden Elementary School, exactly. Yeah, they're all okay. They're all connect. They're all connected. But yeah, I don't know why. Whenever I stream, this PC sucks. Because the fact that like just trying to get to the other tab is laggy on this PC. PC is just annoying, you know. Like that should not be a thing. That should not be a thing that if I stream a Google Chrome window, that it would just be like I can't do. Wait, hold on. Gotta open up this text real quick, and now I'll go back to normal. But yeah, it should not do that. It's so annoying. But okay. But yeah, more children that seem to be going through some weird things in the Dresden Elementary School. I just got a message. Yes. Alright. Yeah. I wonder what the fact that the front window was like saying they're not yours is a bit, you know, terrifying. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fully I have Facebook open, don't I? Just close that and close this as well. Yeah, no, I think that's all I have to say about that. Just double check that nothing in the background is running, because now I opened a different tab up. There we go. We're good. We're good. All right. Yeah. No, those poor kids though. Like, the kids doesn't seem like they know that they're you know, they don't seem to be aware that they're somewhere anomalously. They just kind of like sitting there like. They just seem to be having a good time. From their perspective, they're probably just like living through a day in the school bus, never realizing that the school bus trip is for some reason eternally long. And yeah, don't talk about the sender apparently, because the sender doesn't like to be talked about. He will rapture you. He will indeed rapture you. Okay.